how's it going? I'm Jenny.
KB here.
And today we're taking a break from binge watching Bridgerton to make a video for you. And in this video, we will be taking a look at Caitlyn and Vi's
Parkour.
Their parkour skills from the show. Oh,
Arcane.
I forgot, because she says everything so cutely. That's why I need her to say these words. Anyway, yeah, we're going to take a look at how both of them do parkour in the first scene that they do it together. And we'll let you all know what we think.
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, that's so awesome. Like, seeing her just make that sigh of release, and she's like, this is it.
This is freedom.
This is freedom. This is my world.
Yep.
It's where
She's about to let loose.
I'm home.
She's home.
Yeah. She's like
I heard the bathysphere has a nice view.
a caged animal that's been
That could be a
freed.
good way to get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
Poor sweet Caitlyn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, let me try and work with you. It's gonna be so great.
Yeah. And then Vi's got her clenched fist.
Oh, jeez.
Too risky.
And
That's when I told you she had like a hot husky sounding way. Too risky.
Too risky.
Yeah. It's, look at her. Like, what just happened? She's like, what just happened?
She
I'm
has
not
no
quite
idea.
sure.
She has no idea.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
It really is, though.
Okay, my favorite part's coming up soon. My favorite
She
part.
looks down at the tickets that she just paid for, by the way.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, hold on.
She's awesome. Look
at
at her,
this.
though.
I know, she's
like,
trying.
all right, I guess this is the new plan.
I
We're gonna
mean,
do
she's
it.
probably never done this in her life, so she's doing really well. Here we go.
Wow. That look, too. What do you
Yeah.
think about that look? What do you think about that look?
I think in a way she's like, yeah, try to keep up with me. Try to do this.
Yeah, I think
Trying
she's
to
like
kind of size if Caitlyn in fact is going to be able to catch up with her. She's not trying to ditch her at this point.
Yeah.
But I believe she's trying to feel like what kind of skills this girl actually have to keep up with
I
me.
totally thought she was, especially when she made that face. There's like a snicker. It's like,
Yeah, she's like, hey, try to
like,
keep
catch
up.
that.
Let's see if you can. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, but I thought when I first watched this, I totally thought that she was ditching her.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't yet.
Because look at how fast she's
Oh
moving.
my gosh.
And it's clear that she like has no regard for where Caitlyn is.
No, she doesn't
at all
care
of this.
because like she's not trying to ditch her. But what is it we've said before about Vi? She likes to play around. She likes to mess around with Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Right? And now that she's free and she's showing Caitlyn, here, I'm in my element, this is what I can do. This is what you're up against.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And sweet Caitlyn, look at her.
I mean,
That would be really scary. Like, I'm trying to picture...
there it is.
Oh, but I'm trying to picture, like, Caitlyn, like, if it was me and I was trying to do parkour and I didn't, like, ever have exposure to it before, I would definitely be moving like that. Like, I honestly don't think I would actually try to do it. Would you? You're more daredevil
I mean,
than me.
I would love to try it, so yeah, absolutely. But I feel like you'd probably take the bathysphere.
Yeah, I would. Like, I mean, I think that's the one thing, being like, hey, I'm going to try this. It's new.
Mm-hmm.
And it's another thing being like, hey, no one gave me any instruction on how to do any of this. I really appreciate that we paused it with like,
Wait, she's not done though.
floating
Hold on.
in the air. Yeah!
There it is.
This is one of my favorite parts.
is.
Like, arguably my favorite moment. One of my favorite moments. for
Yeah,
sure.
like she'll be watching a trailer or anything with this in it. She'll always just like cheer, and I'll know she's watching this moment.
Because
It's
yeah,
so
you
freeing
can tell
though.
when
Look
it's
at that
coming,
in
when
the
it's coming.
slow
I'm like,
mo. Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
And then it happens, and I'm like, yeah!
And then you get to actually see Vi's
looks so
perspective, which I thought was so awesome
That's
of them
true.
to add that to that.
It makes
it's
it
like she has a head camera on.
realistic. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's how a lot of people who
Yeah.
do parkour, they film it that way. They'll have like a camera on them,
Yeah.
and you see them actually
It's
moving
really
through and
cool.
doing it.
And she
We're trying to
rolls.
get- Oh, that's the parkour roll.
There's
We
the
looked up
parkour
a little
roll.
bit about how to do
Okay,
it.
so we'll go to her perspective.
And that's how you, like,
again. So here you
roll.
go. There's that
When you-
freeing scene
That's
right
my
there.
favorite, when her arms are back and she's like a
Yup.
bird flying through
Yup.
the sky and just like, yeah,
There she go.
I've been unleashed upon the world and I'm
Yup.
free.
And
Yeah,
boom!
It's so cool seeing her like back in in her element.
Yeah.
Because they did show her when she was younger.
We saw
And,
some of her parkour skills. We did not know that she could do this.
That's true.
We saw some of it when we were younger.
That's true.
Look at this, though. She, like,
and
this.
if you think about it, too, before, she always they would show her with her gang.
Yeah.
And they were following her along. So it's not like she could just run off and do all of this. So, even though she's with Caitlyn now, she's running off and doing
with... So what I like about this is the transition between her sliding down and her sliding down.
Oh, that is
Isn't that
cool.
really cool?
Yeah,
It's so cool. So Caitlyn is actually sliding down the ladder.
Cool stuff that's like, I wouldn't do that.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
She's looking down, like, but you know, she's still trying.
She doesn't have any instructions. She's never done this before. And here she is sliding down.
Yeah, she's sliding right down.
So she's pretty badass. Like, yeah, it might look like she doesn't know what she's doing because she doesn't.
Right.
But she's very brave.
She definitely is.
Come on, cupcake.
And then here we go.
Woo! I love that little jump too.
And
that footwork. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean when they have the scene with Captain Jack and William Turner, and they're doing like all the sword fighting. Yeah. And they do all kinds of like fancy footwork with that. Yeah. That reminded me of it.
Yeah, it's really cool actually.
It shows like, you know, her skill and artistry.
And right now what she's just like taking everything in, she's standing there on top of Zon. Yeah. And she's just trying to see like what has happened in the last 7 or how many years that she's been away. Yeah. She's just taking a moment to herself. And you can actually see besides that, we know you're thirsty for Vi.
Thirsty for Vi. You see her arm muscle though too. They what I kind of mean, besides just like being like, yeah, she's hot, but she looks like very strong. She does. She looks very tough. Like they show her muscles, her arm tattoos and everything. Yeah. And her like kind of how she used to be, like with the hood on. Yeah. That's like really her in her natural element.
We saw that too in the prison as well though. We got to see her definition of her arms. We did see some of her tattoos as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, this is basically her just taking it all in.
You see it again.
You do. And she's just like, wow, what's happened?
Yeah.
And then...
Wow. And it's cool how they show her,
and she just, like, takes in this air, and this is, like, something that happens later on, how the people that were from the Undercity are now, like, not able to breathe in this air, because remember what Silco does to them and everything? Here's Violet taking this in, like... it smells like home, right?
Yeah,
it's like if you've been away for a really long time and you just come back to some place that's like familiar to you, like home or wherever.
That's true. And scent is really tied to memory.
Yep.
Oh, good point.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And she just takes it in. So we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna go ahead and da 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 da. We're trying to get to the part where they... Okay, nice jacket. Let's see, is it right here?
Get to that part.
Here. Oh my God.
Oh,
I couldn't just pause anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look at the poor Caitlyn.
Sweet baby.
Sweet baby. Is that her jumping?
I think that's her jumping.
Oh my... Oh!
She tried to jump on that little...
She slipped.
Not sturdy looking roof.
But she tried her
like
best.
A roof. It's just like a little shelf.
She tried her best. And also those boots, I'm imagining those boots are probably not the best for this. I know Vi wears boots too, but she wears more like a combat type of boot situation.
That look like they have like a grip on the
a good grip on them.
Yeah.
She just dang.
Oh, and she's wearing also a dress.
She's also wearing a dress. One thing we forgot to point out though, this little guy, which a lot of people make fun of her for it, but we see this little guy get on the Bathysphere. So basically trying to say that this
little elderly individual.
It could be, I think it might be I don't know if it's not a yordle, it's some kind of a creature. Or it could be, who knows. Maybe like a yordle that's like thousands of years old, who knows. But just to show that transportation would have been faster for her.
Yeah, it would have been. But you know the reason that Vi gives is because it's too risky because they don't want to be seen.
Well, that's exactly. And I mean, Caitlyn is a Karaman, so, you know, she has to be careful.
But I think it's funny that they have her, like, in this dress. Because, like, she's supposed to be an enforcer. Yeah. I kind of feel like, to an extent, they did that on purpose to show, like, hey, she's an enforcer, but she's like an enforcer in a dress too.
Yeah.
She's not wearing the best outfit.
She's not.
For this kind of situation.
She's not, because I would imagine, because when we watch those parkour videos, we see people that are in, the baggish clothes, but you don't see anybody, like, in anything that's not either shorts or pants. They're mostly in pants.
Yeah.
But I would imagine...
And even Grayson wore pants.
Yeah, Grayson wore pants. It's interesting because... When Caitlyn was younger, she was wearing pants, except when she was wearing her cute little dress with Jace. But when we see her, like, shooting in the range and everything with Grayson, she is wearing pants. And then, of course, when she gets her outfit, she's wearing pants.
Yeah.
So, it's so funny when but she's still wearing her short
When she's wearing her camisole.
She's wearing shorts!
Yeah.
So it's weird that she's not wearing anything, like, on her legs. Except those are really high stockings or boots. Oh, girls, gotta catch her breath. Oh, those are her boots! Those are high! Those
they are.
Here.
They are. Those are not made for combat or action.
No! Why are they wearing those?
I have no idea.
And
then here's this little fella behind her.
But dude, girl got arm muscle.
She does.
Look at that.
Like, it's not as pronounced as Vi's.
No, it's not.
I feel like, her form is more slender in general.
Well, she's supposed to be, she's like a model, right? So, but she's not super thin, but she's, not super buff, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
I think it is an older yodel.
Oh, okay.
Not sure. Even she's like, wait a second, weren't you? Like, it's like a realization, and then here goes Vi.
She'd toss that at her. Of course, in her Vi fashion, she doesn't, like, say, like, hey, catch! She just throws it.
Oh, of course, because she's just messing with her.
Yeah. And that's kind of her way.
Welcome to the lanes. You almost got me killed. My little sister could do that when she was 7.
Thanks.
Could she, though?
No.
Could she, Vi?
No.
And if she could, it wasn't well. She wasn't doing it well.
No. Definitely not doing it well.
All us fisherfolk can. Don't you want to blend in?
So, it is important to blend in, of course.
Yeah.
Right? So,
but listen to the tone.
Oh, I know.
That tone,
oh, yeah.
I've heard it come from you before. This one was very sarcastic over here.
Am I, though?
She's like, don't you want to blend in? Like, her tone says more than she does. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. She's like, she's looking at where they got beat up.
Yeah, it's just like, what just happened?
Like, where did his clothes come from?
Yeah.
It's like, alright. Whoop. There you go. I can see her again.
Yay!
Woo!
That's one of my favorite scenes, is Vi flying, looking like a bird with her arms back, just like, I'm free. So yeah, that was really fun to watch. And I've really liked parkour for a long time.
Yeah.
It's been like 15 years ago that I found out about it, and I used to watch a bunch of YouTube videos. So this is even better than watching a YouTube video.
And the thing that I really appreciate is when she first watched Arcane with me in that episode, and like, she's like, oh, she's doing parkour. And then as soon as she did that jump, she was just like, just pause it. I just need to take it in. Yeah. You were just like such an awe with that. Like, you're like, rewind it or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And we watched it like twice in a row. And then she's like, okay, I just need to take that in again because how badass that was, how awesome that was. So yeah, it definitely is.
A special moment.
It's what to say, boom, wallpaper.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, well, thanks you all for watching with us. I know we had a good time. Hope you did too. And if you've had a good time, then please subscribe so you can stay in touch with us. We are sending you all so much love. Till next time.
Laters.